Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the harmonious frequencies of the mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Rimworld. So, things are getting going pretty well. We survived our first raid last time. A naked guy with a club is pretty easy to take down, but we have decided to help a refugee fleeing from pirates. It's 3 men, or 3 pirates with clubs, and clothes on, so it's going to be considerably more difficult to defend against. I think we should be able to handle it alright. We'll see how it goes. Food is always an issue without electricity for cooling or preservation. But that's something that we'll have to work on. The pemmican can only be produced with both vegetation and meat foodstuffs. So we have to wait until the fields grow before we're able to produce that. Okay, yep. Elvis is trying to get out of the way. Alias. Thought that was a V, but it's a Y. I'll have him go into there. And then to Pier, probably come over here. Breakso, Nightingale, up in this area here. Pier has pretty limited range. Looks like a Brunio is headed his direction though. So we'll have our first engagement happening here soon. Oh. Let's see if we can sort of kite him away. Oh no. Nightingale's got 2 on her right now. Breakso's taking some damage. Tapir is doing pretty good soloing this guy here. He's killed him. Okay, they are trying to flee. Nightingale's been incapacitated, but she is still alive. Okay. Not too bad. Everybody's still alive, which is good. How is your health? She's had her leg destroyed, so we are going to have to give her a peg leg here. Left leg. That's correct. And who was my primary doctor? Breakso. So I'll have her rescue Nightingale here. Elk can capture... Oh, I thought this guy was alive, but clearly not the case. Armadillo, if you could hold that bow for us, I would appreciate it. I could strip them, but they just have tribal wear on, so I don't think it's going to be necessary, to be honest. Of course, we do have this first pirate that attacked us. He's still in here. Doing some repairs, that's fine. Overall, not too bad. I imagine we have a bunch of bruises, and that should be about it. Cut from a short bow that must have been friendly fire. Yeah, Tapir got beat up pretty good. But clearly Nightingale has the worst of it, having lost an entire leg, which is considerably worrisome. Malnutrition, she needs to be fed. prioritize operating right away. Medicine skill of 9. We'll have to see how well she's able to accomplish this. Yep. Armadillo and Nightingale were out of food completely. It looks like they've found some raw berries laying around, which is okay. Is Armadillo was one of my cooks? I believe that he is, yes. So if he's able to find some foodstuffs around, he may be able to help us out here while everyone's asleep. Yeah, it's very slow going, but it's progressing. Okay, looks like it's been a success. We've gotten her fixed up, so that is fantastic. Camino was shoved into the bed where the dead man is. It's only 7 rice there. It must have spawned in the map naturally. I don't think that they actually planted that stuff around here. Let's see if we can get these berries harvested instead. See if we can get at least 1 or 2 meals made. It's 10 berries there, that's pretty good. I think it only takes 5 to make a meal. What is that sound? Must have just been the music, I suppose. Feeding Nightingale, that's a pretty reasonable use of food here. Let's haul all of these berries back. It's 37. We should be able to get a few meals out of this. Alias doesn't have a bed yet. Let's see if there's a normal bed there. I suppose I need to build another room for him though in order to get that accomplished. Where did all this steel come from? Yeah, he's not ready to go crazy with eating raw foods here. He has enough hunger right now, or enough food, that he's not hungry. Braixo I don't think is a cook regularly. No, it's Tapir. But she has a decent skill for. She can help get a few simple meals made. It's definitely going to increase her survivability. Yeah, she made one and is going to eat one, so that's reasonable. How far are you going for food? Gonna grab that rice, that's fine. Alias, have you been set to work yet? No, not necessarily. You should be able to do all of these things. He has a passion for mining, so let's get that set to a 1. He's actually a passion for cooking as well. Handling will have it 2 in case he runs out of things to do. Doctoring he should be able to do, whether he's skilled or not. And I guess hauling will have him do if he has nothing else available. That should be good. Try to keep the place cleaned up a little bit. So what has he chosen to start with? Butchering? Oh, I thought I looked at the end of the episode last time and there were no dead deer over here. He must have died sometime during the night. Oh, we've got herbal medicines just laying around, sadly, that haven't been put into the stockpile. Somebody went around cutting plants and then just didn't take the time to bring them back in. I'm not sure if the quality of the medicine affects the treatment quality, so I am going to try to bring those in. But Nightingale is up and running. Well, up and wobbling. Yep, her movement is going to be poor now. She has trivial malnutrition. Hopefully she's able to get some more food going though. A bunch of these potato plants are getting close to being grown. Still not quite there yet. And then the strawberry plants haven't been planted yet. Armadillo is working on planting down here. I feel like if I could prioritize sowing the area up here, it would be more beneficial. He's trying to clear out all of the plants first, it looks like, in order to start a new area here. Yep, Tapir is doing a little bit of doctoring, which is not too bad. Nightingale, what are your primary responsibilities here? Plant cutting, and that's it. Let's make you a primary grower. Actually, having another cook would be kind of nice. Armadillo can concern himself with other things, because she has a passion for it and he doesn't, even though he's highly skilled, or higher skilled than everyone else. I think making her haul things around would be a little bit ridiculous, since she's not very quick anymore. Although it wouldn't be completely unreasonable. Get some hunting done around. I feel like I set some turkeys to be tamed, but they were more towards the bottom of the map. So it's possible that trying to tame some of these closer ones would be a bit more reasonable. I thought I saw a male turkey running around with his tail all fanned out. Here he is. And then this boar here is a male. Could tame him, that's fine. And here's a female available as well. So someone with the high handling, Braixo or Tapir, could get on that whenever. I imagine that Mega Sloth is... well, I thought he would be gone, but he is still here. Got these deer available to hunt. It's raining, so it would probably be a good idea to get rid of that boom rat there. Tapir, how are you doing? You've got a Pelia. Nightingale, you need to re-equip a bow, but I will let you finish planting those heel roots for sure. Yeah, get that out of the door would be pleasant. Elias, maybe? Maybe that's how you pronounce his name. Sounds right. He does need a room, though. I think this is just regular soil. Yeah. So that's all going to be fine. Let's get a structure going for him. Let's give us about 4 squares here. Is it 9 long? Because I feel like it is. It is. Got a social fight going on? Nope. Tapir has gone berserk. He's upset about a hideous environment. He's knocked out the prisoner, who I haven't set for anything. I haven't even checked his skills or anything. Her. It's a she. Chemical fascination, which is a little bit troubling. Aesthetic is nice though. Crafting passion, animal passion, and melee. Not too bad. Incapable of social, which doesn't matter because Elias is not social. Who was social? The prisoner that died? Possibly? Yeah, I think the prisoner who died was probably social. Let's do friendly chat here. I'm not sure if we want to recruit him right now or not. Her. My mistake. I keep assuming her gender incorrectly. So floor is going. And then I'll just build a copy over here rather than stealing a bed out of the prison area. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to throw down some plant pots in these rooms as well, so we could get a little bit more beauty in here. And I'll really have to keep an eye on whether or not they decide to eat food whenever we eventually have food available for them to eat. Armadillo is working hard to get this bedroom completed though. There we are. Okay, Elk is on a middle break as well. So Elk and Tapir are both wandering around a bit aimlessly. I don't need to deconstruct these because, yeah, we don't need the components for anything right now. These have already been deconstructed. These components are deteriorating. I was thinking they were meant to be put in here. They are. No one's gotten around to it yet, though. I have a feeling this stockpile is going to get filled really quickly. I may ought to just expand it completely. Yep, Tapir is still going berserk. We have some raw meats here. Venison. Brixo is elected to eat the raw food rather than cook it, which is not really surprising. Nightingale is staying busy getting corn planted. She's already planted nearly all of the strawberry plants. Soon she'll be harvesting potatoes, which will be good. Oh, Tapir has been taken down by a wild boar. Okay, Brixo, where are you at? Feeding a human corpse to Camino? I don't think the prisoner is going to appreciate that too much. Yeah, he does need to be hauled out, so Nightingale, if you would rescue Tapir, I would appreciate it. Let's just, yeah, capture, sort of reset the priorities here. Cat killed a hare, which is kind of nice. We should be able to butcher it out and eat it for sure. I guess, yeah, I've dropped hunting down to a 2. I'll bring it back up to a 1 because we badly need foods. He's gotten sick from sensory mechanites. Ensure we have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that she gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. I don't remember encountering sensory mechanites before. Pain, but increases everything. All of her senses are enhanced now, except for her movement. But tiredness is also increased. Okay, who's... Yep, Nightingale. Your bed is now medical. We're butchering the hare. I need that to be done because we need food pretty badly. Yep, Camino, you should be fine. In extreme pain, but it's to be expected. Are you that hungry? You are. Can you instead cook? No. Maybe she can tend to tapir, and in the meantime, maybe somebody can cook something. Food is definitely tough on us right now. These potatoes are really close to being done. Let's see. Breakso for some reason will not prioritize hunting that hare. And of course, Alias can't do those sorts of things. And these bunnies are just popping out of nowhere. Tapir, how are you feeling? We're getting there. Nightingale, you need to rest. Yep, he's no longer bleeding, so he should end up being fine. But she definitely needs to be treated for her injuries. Let's try to get this done. Elk is once again trying to have a major break here. Oh, we don't have any kind of joy source. I suppose a horseshoe spin would make the most sense for right now. Just throw it down right there would be fine. Yep, low medicine, low food. This is a bit of a troubling situation. Relaxing socially. If you would build this, I would appreciate it, so we could have some joy. still in a pretty bad way. Everybody needs food pretty terribly. Having a difficult time hunting the hare, so she just gives up. Oh, I don't think melee attacking the turtles is a good idea. Oh, she's fallen asleep. Give her a little bit of comfort here. Yeah, so I do need to enclose the dining area. And I'd like to expand it further, maybe put a chess table in here or something. A door here possibly. Do I have... Yeah, armadillo would be my best bet for taking him down. So Camino. Super slow because she's in restraints, but nevertheless it's still difficult to hit her. Oh, and we can't capture her because we don't have a door. There we go. Still eating raw meat, sadly. Rixo is really trying to do some hunting. Ah, Nightingale has gone berserk now. Okay, Rixo has gone berserk. Oh, she is being attacked by a wild boar. Which actually isn't terrible. I'm starting to think we may have to kill the boar in order to get food. Yep. We have several plants that are ready to harvest though. Tapir is terrible at growing. But I think we don't have much choice other than to get as many people as possible working on that. Nightingale, armadillo. Why don't you harvest this area instead? Elk is doing some butchering. So slowly but surely we are going to get the food in here. Brixo and Nightingale are about to go at it. Both of them being berserk. Just hope that they don't kill each other. Okay, Brixo's gone down. Yep, Tapir is feeding the prisoner, which is excellent. Hopefully Alias can get that without Nightingale killing him. It's good. Oh, cannot haul. She's trying to tame the turkey. Let's see if we can get Armadillo to haul some potatoes in. Yes. Get some more meals cooked. Tapir, are you doing the same? Taking potatoes? But you haul them, please. I believe he's a cook. Tapir? Yes. Good. So Tapir has ones all across the board. He's probably going to be doing way too much. Yep, Nightingale is back to normal again. Yeah, she's coming down to consume some potatoes, which is pretty ideal. So we're getting the food situation on track. And that's where I'm going to have to leave it for this episode. If you want to catch the next one, feel free to subscribe. Consider supporting if you would. And be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. I thank you very much for all the time you spent on my channel. And I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.